Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by the head football coach at New Boston Huron. That, of course, is Tom Hoover. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good, Casey. We're just getting ready to enter a dead week, and then we come back a week from Monday. We're going to start doubles. So here we go. Here we go again.
Yeah, for sure. I know that last year was your first year at the school, but just talk about some of the things that that you've learned, with the between teams and obviously meeting a lot of new players and all that stuff. Now in year two, you feel like that everyone, they know you know them, they know what they know the schemes, they know what to expect, all that.
Well, it was a bit of a challenge getting started. Got a whole new coaching staff. And it was new meeting the kids. We installed a new offense, new defense, and I got got lucky, come up with a wonderful staff of experienced guys that are really good people, and they worked really well with the kids last year. Last year we had our first three games was some of the three toughest games that we had. So that was a challenge, getting new offense, new defense, new players, new starters, new staff, and getting all the schemes in right when you had 1, 2, 3 tough games in the openers, the first three games. We came out of there 1-2 and almost ran the table after that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's kind of talk about some of the guys that are going to be returning and some of the guys to watch this year for the team.
Yeah, we lost 4 kids that went on to play college sports, so we got some solid guys replacing them. We're in pretty good shape there. I got a young man named Brennan Caldwell. He's been a 2-year starter. He'll be a senior. We got a young man named Ryan Anderson. He's a good athlete. He's going to be playing on both sides of the football. I got a young man named Christian Copley. He's a good athlete. He could help us on both sides of the football. We get some line help with Earl Shepard. He's going to be a second-year starter there on the O-line. Josh Lushaw will be a third-year starter on the O-line. And we got a young man coming up off the JV that's been looking good. His name's Colton Marintet. And I've had a few young kids come out from the lower levels that were a nice surprise. So the cupboard's not bare.
Yeah, for sure. It's going into this year now, year 2 in the Huron League. But before I run through the schedule really quick, starting it off with Livonia Churchill. What's that going to be like? Of course, going up against obviously someone very familiar to Livonia Churchill, but obviously a new head coach.
A new head coach is from the system. Yes. I don't know on changing, but we had a hard time getting that game. I mean, it was it took us a lot of phone calls and weeks and weeks and weeks of searching for an opener, and they're a Division II school playing a really tough league, and took a while to work this out, but I'm glad we got a 2-year contract with them to play the opening game. People want to talk about their schedule last year. I really don't put much credit into that. I mean, they got like 7 or 8 tough teams on that schedule and a couple monsters. So not many teams around the area would find that schedule easy they play. So they expect a tough team, tough game. And they're Division II, we're Division IV. After the attendance numbers came out, we're going to be smaller than them, but we needed a bigger school enrollment game because we play some smaller schools later in the year in the playoffs. So it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, of course. It's a team with a lot of guys coming back. So I'll just run through the schedule really quick. August 24th, home against Livonia Churchill. August 31st, we'll be home against Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central. September 8th at Milan. September 15th, home against Riverview. September 22nd at Monroe Jefferson. September 29th, home against Carlton Airport. October 6th at Grosse Ile. October 13th at Flat Rock. And October 20th to finish out the season at Detroit Henry Ford. So pretty good schedule. A lot of road games toward the end of the year, but still pretty good.
Going to be on the bus a lot late in the season, and there's several playoff teams in there, and several good coaches in the league. So yeah, we got work cut out for us. It all depends on staying healthy. Because that can really affect you in a real big hurry if you start losing some two-way kids.
Yeah. So, and of course, I know this coming week, as you said earlier in the episode, we talked about. Of course, this is another dead week. So, just kind of take me through what the next few weeks before we get to that first game against Churchill.
Well, dead week, yeah, we're trying to get something done at home, but
yeah,
it's counting jerseys, matching jerseys, sizes, helmets, inventory, football. You're checking all that stuff. Trying to get rosters. People are asking for rosters, and we start double sessions on the 7th on Monday, and you gotta have a plan for every coach, every minute of every practice, every kid, every level, and yeah, you gotta have your organization right. When you start out there, you're going to have problems, and so then we go a week of doubles the first week, and then that second week, starting the 14th, you have your four-way scrimmage on Thursday, and then the following Thursday on the 24th, you start your game. So you don't have a whole lot of time to get ready. And you better settle in on the kids you're going to have and who you're going to play where, and keep it simple and try and get good at something before you kick it off.
Yeah. Okay, so and then of course these next few weeks, what do you want to really see? What are you really going to work on with these guys heading into that first game?
Well, we got to replace about half the starters. So, what I'm going to be working on is fundamentals, blocking and tackling, execution, and try to keep it simple and get everybody comfortable. It should be a little better this year because it's the same system, and
yeah,
we're running the same stuff as last year. So the learning curve is not as tough as it was last year preseason.
Right. All right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck to you guys this season.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you for the interest, and I'll be following. You'll be watching, tuning in. So.